We have become accustomed to believing in the immortality of football empires. We look at the golden stars above the crests of Germany, Brazil, or Argentina and subconsciously expect total dominance from them. We think that their status guarantees them victory even before the opening whistle. But the current World Cup has prepared a completely different scenario for them. A history that is being written right now, before our very eyes. What football experts used to arrogantly call an accidental slip-up has turned into a global systemic crisis for the Giants at the 2026 World Cup. The old tactical dogmas that brought trophies for the last 20 years no longer work. Why are recognized football giants stuck in one place and destroying themselves, while bold underdogs break all mathematical predictions? Let us look behind the scenes of this summer's main sensations. To understand the anatomy of this collapse, it is enough to break down in detail what happened in New Jersey. Germany's match against Ecuador. The German team controls the ball a crazy 70% of the playing time. They build complex, beautiful geometric passing chains in the opponent's half. Fans are waiting for an inevitable goal. And in the end, Germany loses with a score of 1-2. This is not just a bad day for the favorite. This is an official verdict on positional football that lacks an aggressive, pure striker. Ecuador demonstrated to the whole world what coaches call an ideal compact block. Their defense does not press cowardly against their own gates. It deliberately squeezes the space in the center of the pitch, turning it into a tactical meat grinder. The favorites find themselves trapped in their own sterile possession. They pass for the sake of passing, and each of their passes back is a mental victory for the opponent, who is only waiting for the moment for a deadly counterattack. The old football rule that individual class always beats team order is completely destroyed. Look at Morocco in Group C. They took the pitch against star-studded Brazil and finished the group stage on equal terms, scoring the same 7 points. How did this become possible? The answer lies in the dry mathematics of intensity. Modern football in transitional phases has become 15% faster. In 2026, it is not enough just to handle the ball virtuously and have a big name on your back. If your midfield does not run 12 kilometers per match and is not ready to turn on total pressing in the third second after a loss, you are doomed. Tactical genius of the old school has forever given way to physical superiority and tight, systemic discipline. But there's another hidden factor that analysts rarely talk about. This is mental pressure. For big teams, failing to reach the late stages is a national catastrophe and a lifelong shame. The fear of making a fatal mistake paralyzes top players. They choose safe decisions instead of sharp passes. They subconsciously play just not to lose. At the same time, their opponents enter the pitch with the psychology of suicide squads who have absolutely nothing to lose. The group stage is behind us, and the masks are off. Whoever cannot adapt to this new, aggressive, and ruthless football will go home in the very first round of the playoffs. The era of dominance of big names is over. Welcome to the era of ruthless systems. Subscribe to the channel to understand football tactics deeper than ordinary fans. The main knockout matches are ahead. The game has not changed. You have. Thanks for watching.